Hello, welcome to my videos on my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about what happened today on MLB 2025 playoff day A. Well, today we're playing the American League Division Series Game 3, where in the first game the Seattle Mariners defeated the Detroit Tigers 2 A4, and with this victory the Mariners took the lead of the series 2-1. Remember that about this game. This game was delayed by more than 2 hours because the weather problem there. There were a lot of rain in the Detroit area, and for that reason the game was delayed. So about this game, remember that the game, the series was tied 1-1. Well, remember that the first two games were played there in Seattle, but in the first game the Tigers did a surprise and they defeated the Mariners 3-2 in extra inning in 11 innings. And in the game two, the Mariners won the game 3-2 and they tied the series. In that game was the first time that the Mariners won a playoff game in 24 years. So this game was very important for both teams because any team that would win it, that won in this game will get the lead of the series. But in this game, the Mariners were the best team where they attacked in the first inning, and that was the difference because the Mariners scored 4 runs, and two in the top of the three and two in the top of the four, and that was the difference to win that game. Because after that the Tigers responded, but until the bottom of the fight, and only by when they only scored 1 run. But in the top of the sixth, the Mariners scored another run. They increased the lead to a 5 point by 4 run difference, and in the top of night, the Mariners scored the last 3 runs. The Tiger and they had increased the lead to 7 run difference. It was almost impossible for the Tigers to reduce that gap. The Tigers scored 3 runs in the bottom of the night. It was impossible, and in the end, the Mariners won the game 8-4. About the best player for the Mariners were the Carl Raleigh, that he made one home run and he scored three runs, and this was great. And Eugenio Suarez, that he produced 1 run and he made one home run. And about the starting pitcher for the Mariners, the Logan Gilbert, that he threw 6 innings. He allowed only 1 run and he made 7 strikeouts. And about the bullpen, they made a tremendous game. And about this series, the Mariners took the lead of the series to 1, and tomorrow in the game 4, the Mariners have the opportunity to win this series and to advance to the American League Division Series. In the second game of the day, that finished a few minutes ago, my favorite team, the New York Yankees, defeated the Toronto Blue Jays 9-6. Remember that before this series, the Blue Jays won the first 2 games, where they won the both games in Toronto easily, where they won both games by more than the 6 rule difference. So this was a most big win for the Yankees to avoid elimination and to try to continue the series. But to be honest, the game didn't start as expected for the Yankees, because they started to losing the game, where the Blue Jays scored two runs in the top of the first inning, where Vladimir Guerrero Jr. scored a home run where he produced two runs. And in that moment I thought the Yankees were going to lose that game. Sorry, the Yankees scored only 1 run in the bottom of the five of the one, and they had to reduce the game to a 1 run difference. But in the top of the three, everything started to become very dark for the Yankees, because the Blue Jays scored 4 runs in the top of the third, and the Blue Jays were leading the game 6-1 in the middle of the third. To be honest, in that moment, I thought that the game was over, the series was over, and the Blue Jays were going to win this game easily, because the Yankees were trailing by 5 run difference in the middle of the third. They were trailing the series 2-0 in that moment, and I thought that the Yankees were going to lose that game. But what happened in this the next 3 innings, in the order of the 3, 4, and 5, 6. The Yankees scored in these 4 straight innings, and that was the difference when the Yankees scored 2 runs in the bottom of the 3, and they reduced the game to a 3-run difference. But the big difference was in the bottom of the 4, where the Aaron Judge scored a home run. Finally, he made something. He scored a home run. He produced 3 runs, and in that moment he had tied the game 6-6. After that, I thought that the Blue Jays were gonna to react a lot, but now the Yankees bullpen made a tremendous performance. The first time in this series, where the Yankees scored another 2 runs in the bottom of the fifth, and one in the bottom of the sixth, sorry, and the Yankees won the game 9-6 against all the probabilities about the Yankees. For first time in the series, the offenses play a tremendous game where they produced 9 runs. Who I told you, finally the Aaron Judge woke up, where he produced four runs, and he scored a home run, and in that home run means in the moment that where he tied the game. Also, another player that played a tremendous game was Giancarlo Stanton, that he produced 2 runs, and about the Jazz Shield home that he made a solo home run. So this was an amazing game. About the so this is great because now the Yankees finally won a game in the series, but now the Yankees need to win the tomorrow's game to try to avoid elimination and to force a game 5. So what's next? Tomorrow will be a full day of games where it will be played the 4 games in the division series, where about the American divisional series will be played the game 4, where in the first game of the day will be the Detroit Tigers will receive the Seattle Mariners. This game is going to be played at 15:08 Eastern time, and this game is going to be played in the Comerica Park Stadium. Remember that the Seattle Mariners are leading the game this series 2-1. I think that the Detroit Tigers are going to win this game. I think they're going to win this game by 1 or 2 run difference, and they're going to tie the series to 2, and they will force a game 5, and the series will come back to Seattle. And the second game of the American Division Series, game 4, my favorite team, the New York Yankees, are going to receive the Toronto Blue Jays. This game is going to be played in the Yankee Stadium, and this game is going to be played at 19:08 Eastern time. Remember that the Yankees tonight won the game 3 and they forced a game 4. To be honest, I think that it's very difficult to win a back-to-back games against the Toronto Blue Jays, but I think that is not impossible. But I think that the Yankees need to follow the same blueprint that they did in the game 3 tonight, where the Yankees they need to attack very early to the Blue Jays. They need to create a lead of more than 4-run difference to try to win the series. And also the Yankees starting pitcher and the bullpens, they need to make a very great game. So I think that this is going to be a close game, but to be honest, I see very difficult that the Blue Jays can lose a back-to-back game, and unfortunately the Blue Jays are going to win this game by 3 or more run difference, and they are going to win the series. And in the games in the National Divisional Series, game 3, in the first game, the Chicago Cubs will receive the Milwaukee Brewers. This game is going to be played in the Riley Field Stadium in Chicago, Illinois. Remember that the Milwaukee Brewers are leading this series 2-0. To be honest, the Milwaukee Brewers have shown that they are a better team than the Cubs. So I think that tomorrow is not going to be a different. I think that the Brewers are going to win this game by more than 3-run difference, and the Brewers are going to sweep this series, and they are going to qualify to the National League Championship Series. And in the last game of the day, the Los Angeles Dodgers, the reigning champion team, are going to receive the Philadelphia Phillies This game is going to be played in the Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles, California, and this is going to be in this game is going to be played at 21:08 Eastern Time. Remember that by surprise of everyone, the Dodgers won the two games in Philadelphia. To be honest, it's not a surprise that the Dodgers have won the both games, but that they have defeated the Phillies. The Phillies, they are a tremendous team. So I think that the Dodgers have the advantage. They have the series 2-0, and because the Dodgers are going to play in home, I think that the Dodgers will win this game by one or two rule difference. Sorry, they're going to sweep the series and they're going to qualify to the National League Championship Series. So I hope you like this video, and if you have any comment or suggestion, you can write me in any of the social media platforms. So see you next video. Jimmy.